Worked first try. Cool. Hello, Facebook, and welcome to our first tribal council of here. We're all stars into the chocolate factory. I'm just go right into this. Antonio, Miles just put something in the tribe chat. Talk me through that.
Um, yeah, girl. So he said he don't have the time to commit to the game and basically asked us to vote him out. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Well, we'll just have the formality of tribal, but just so the viewers are caught up to speed. Mandy, you look busy. I don't know if you're close to your phone, but I'm just going to order on my screen here. Um,
I'm here.
So something we did mention in the very beginning, after we closed off Facebook, is that there's twists from every season. We've seen the Shot and Dark come back from minis. We've seen, the golden tickets in the form of press pennies, essentially from Sounds of Disney, and then we had the grid kind of with the Chocolate Factory for season four. Has there been talk with people of what twists were from their season, so y'all can start figuring out what we might throw at you at all?
No, but now that you've brought it up, I'm probably going to go around and ask people after Tribal what
Yeah.
twists were from their season. But no, I honestly didn't even really connect what came from what season. I should probably pay more attention to that. But that is very interesting, and it's interesting to think that there could be other ways to get advantages that we don't already know about. And it also makes me wonder if other people have figured it out and if they have anything because of that or whatever.
Well, okay, I'll clear that up. This is the only way to find advantages you've announced so far. So just putting it out there. Yeah,
Wait, I'm confused. So what did you ask me? You said
you answered
I
it
thought you were
fine. Don't
asking
worry.
me if there were more twists from other seasons that we don't know about yet.
Yeah, saying if you guys have been talking about them and stuff, but you answered that part, so you're doing great.
Okay. Thanks.
uh, Move over to Jenny. So Jenny, your hell kind of got blown out in that challenge a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't terribly bad, but like, what do you think happened? Do you think it's just a harder challenge? Do you think the vote's gonna help bounce back from it? What's going on?
I mean, of course, definitely hope you can bounce back from it. As for what happened, it could be any number of things. I think at least that when you made it very clear after you dropped the challenge that two tribes were going, I'm not sure if that played a part in people's mind as they were doing their challenge, and that just got their nerves, or if it was just you did really good practicing and then you had a crappy time when you actually went, or what. It could be a whole host of things.
Let's see who's our next victim. Kayla. Okay, so Kayla, with this vote being as easy as it sounds, do you think it's still going to be that easy? I mean, we some people ask to get voted out. As we see in orgs, it doesn't necessarily happen all the time. Do we think it's leading that way, or could anything happen still?
I mean, anything can always happen. I mean, really. Like we had something similar happen last season where somebody had kind of essentially just like, said, please vote me out, like I'm not around. And all of us were suspicious of like, is that actually what's gonna happen? Or they're like throw out throw out an advantage and like change things. But I'm like, let's be honest, anything can happen at any time. You can't ever assume that things are going to go the way that you think that they're going to, essentially. But I mean, I like to think that we're all going to, follow Miles's wishes. If Miles can't give his all to the game and can't put the energy into it, then I mean, at least, he's bowing out and letting us know that ahead of time, which is a super respectful thing to do. So,
Okay. John, I'm going to come to you with this question because we put something in from a season that you played, the twist. So we did add a shot in dark back. We haven't had a shot in dark since minis. Now with a longer game format, I think it may become more valuable because you're not making a split decision 15 minutes. You have longer time to figure it out. So do you think it's adding a layer to the game? Are people strategizing around it more now?
Of course, it adds a layer to the game. Like you have to be prepared for it to come out there. You get the advantage of it nullifying their vote, so that's something you have to consider as well. And I think even when you do use a shot in the dark, you have to think, is getting 0 votes on myself better than not placing a vote on someone else? It's a calculated risk you have to take. I think every single one of these other Magnificent Seven people here, those 6 people, I suppose, I can't do math and count myself. But I think everyone here has to consider the fact that it's a possibility, and they always need to consider the fact that it's a possibility they might have to use it.
All right, awesome. So Peyton, that brings it to you. So we know that grid chocolate factory twist we came up with. Is there talks about advantages, things being found? There is possibly about like 100 spaces on there if you think about it. Every room with 4, I think roughly. I don't know the math to be honest.
I mean, I haven't had much talks about it. I mean, like I'm terrible at finding like trying to be fast enough on this and stuff like that. I mean, just like I mean, we're only what 4 days into the game started Thursday. We're only 4 days into the game. I mean, there is a possibility. Words are hard. It's a possibility people have found something by now. It can be, yeah. Just but I haven't really talked much about it, and I'm just going with the flow at this point, I guess.
All right, Christopher, can I interrupt your lunch? Is that enough? Okay.
Okay. I got spaghetti bolognese for lunch today. So.
All right, can I interrupt it?
No. Go on.
Okay. So we're looking at like this is a bigger cast, and does it strategizing make it hard? You're looking at it. This is the biggest cast we've had. Do you think it's going to advance the gameplay? It is all stars. Everyone here has made the merge. They've proven something in some way. Does that make it that much harder to play the game right now?
Absolutely. It does make it hard. When you're playing for the first time, you're basically in the gameplay where you're playing the very first time. When you're playing in the game of All Stars, that all changes dramatically. Even though if you're with different people or you could be with the same people, it amps up the gameplay that much more higher because you're playing with people who declare themselves as an all-star in this game.
Fair enough. With that being said, I'll leave it up to you all if anyone has anything else they would like to say. All right. Blank stares. Anybody has a pre-vote advantage you'd like to play? Now is your time to do so. Okay. Go ahead and vote or bump your vote. Remember, if you want to play your shot in dark, play instead of your vote in your voting confessional. Again, used to say it this time. And I'll be back when I have them. I'll go tally them. All right, I'm back with the votes. If anybody does have a hidden immunity or any post vote advantage they can play, now is your time to do so. All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person will be voted out or asked to leave the Zoom. And- confirm you guys can see it, right? Oh, here we go. Full screen there. All right. First vote is for Miles, and it is a self vote. Next vote is for Miles. That is 2 votes Miles. Next vote is for Miles. That's 3 votes Miles. Next vote is for Miles. That's 4 votes Miles. Next vote, and the first person voted out as Survivor All-Stars into the Chocolate Factory is Miles. Y'all did respect his wishes. However, we will be talking to Miles in his confessional, and let him know about something and let you all know. He will be heading to the edge of the waterfall if he wants to, also known as Edge of Extinction. If he doesn't want to, we'll respect his wishes. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, and we'll be back in the Tribal soon Facebook.